Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And wait, where is it? Today we're going to be flipping through Mad Magazine number 527, released June 2014. Cover price $5.99, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, I want to say, hey, please consider hitting like, hitting subscribe, and leaving a comment on this video. Maybe even share it out on Facebook or Twitter. I don't know. I'm not your supervisor, but that is the best way to support me. If you want to support me in another way, why can't I hear myself? Is this bad? Okay, now I can. Anyway, if you want to support me in another way, you can support me on patreon.com/flippinthrough. That's down below. I've been putting that money, squirreling some of it away for a new camera, a new overhead camera that actually focuses on what I want it to focus on. And also, StreamYard subscription, which will help me bring you great live streams, like the one I did last week with Alan Bernstein, who is making that MAD documentary. But anyway, those people who are supporting me on Patreon, a big thank you to them. Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Doug Guilford, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Kyle Bridget. Fellas, I really hope that I can keep earning your support. Oh, look at. Also, today's sponsor, Maxwell Cassette Tapes. Maxwell. Great for everyday recording. That's not there. Is that it? Anyway. So let's get on with this. Come on. Quit wasting time. Let's get me. Right? That's why you're here. Because of me, not because of Mad Magazine. Here we have Mad number 527. As I said, released in June 2014. What was I doing in 2014? I should be able to remember. That wasn't even that long ago. I realized it's been a while. I've been, trying to bounce between, the 100s, 200s, 300s, and 400s. Just sort of going in a rotation. But I realized I haven't done a modern MAD in quite some time. So I thought it was time to pick out an issue from the 500s. And here we have it. I don't know. I just did this because didn't people recently graduate? Right? I don't know. I don't have high schoolers. I don't know any high schoolers. But here's a lovely cover with Alfred E. Neuman, his head being thrown up rather than his, what is that called? A pestle? No. Mortar. A mortar board? Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking of mortar and pestle. Anyway, presumably this is his hand right there. Let's get into this. Right off the bat. Oh, great. An advertisement for something I don't really care about. Going in here in the departments, here's Alfred E. Neuman's quote: "An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but only if you throw it really hard." See, they didn't used to be goofy like that. They used to be actual advice. I don't know. So this is a Tom Richmond. Here's John Caldwell. Don't know. This is Paul Coker Jr. I'm almost certain. Don't know. This is, who is this? It's almost, I don't remember, but I like it. And then look at this. I like that. This happy face, but the shadow being cast is a frowny face. I am interested to know, 2014, it was Barack Obama was president in 2014. Here we go. Here we have all the graphic novels. There's like an Alfred E. Neuman variant for DC Comics. Vertical integration, right? They're both owned by Warner Brothers. Then here's Lena Dunham taking a picture. Here, Disturb Appeal. Let's see this. Hopefully, with a title like that, you know that you're not getting the letters that you're used to when you start giving a full title to them. I've bought one of your old magazines at a garage sale. When I looked at it, I wasn't disturbed. Then, when I got the most recent one, I was disturbed. You've gotten more disturbing over the years. Why is that? What kind of question is that, Nico? What kind of I don't even know. How would you even interpret that question? Anyway, Letter and Tomatoes. Listen, it got weak. It got really, really weak. Here's a golden fold-in anniversary. Oh, could it be a mere half-century ago that a young, doe-eyed Al Jaffe walked into the MAD offices hoping to sell the editors on his idea of something he called the page that shows one image but reveals a second entirely different comedic image when you fold it in? Later shortened to simply the fold-in. Amazingly, this issue marks the 50th anniversary of the very first fold-in from MAD number 86, April 1964. In honor of this remarkable milestone, here is a look back at Al's very first fold-in. That's cute. I'm a fan of letters pages, personally, but not this modern one. That was a real stinker. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, if you want to flip along with me, there's sometimes I move through things very quickly, or I have to skip over things in the interest of keeping this at about 30 minutes. Look, down below, there should be a link to madcoversite.com and this very issue, so you can follow along with me. Celebrity cause of death. This is something that I've grown to appreciate more and more as I have grown and matured as a reader of Mad Magazine. The cause of death, celebrity cause of death, hypothermia. Oh, Lena Dunham. Hypothermia from being unnecessarily nude one too many times. 1-to-1 odds. Here, let's kind of get in there a little bit more. This is a great Rick Tolka caricature. A kill self haunted by the searing image of Peter Scolari's nutsack. I don't know who that is, but it's funny. Q-tip to the brain while rehearsing ridiculous girls' OCD plotline. Stabbed by severely nearsighted Patton Oswalt stalker. Dies of shame. 1,000,000 to 1. It's like, I know like they have to do things that are unique to them, right? Because I'm assuming Peter Scolari and the girls, like she wrote Girls and starred in it. I understand that, but I don't really get those jokes if I'm being honest. And I'm always honest with you guys. Alternatives to Google Glass. Oh, that's right. Google tried to make smart glasses. Has it been 7 years? 7 years since then. And nobody's done it since. Everybody hated that idea. Yeah, geez Louise. Oy vey. First thing I would do is stop watering them. What else do we have? Oh, look at friend of the show. Artist and writer Kenny Kyle recorded instances of U.S. race relations by the numbers up 5%. Recorded instances of a priest, a rabbi, and a black guy walking into a bar together. 800% requests for a DJ to play Gangnam Style at an average bat mitzvah. Up 10%. Black patrons getting lousy service at a Denny's. Not because of their race, but because they were at a Denny's. That's like, there was another Denny's race joke in a recent issue. What did I miss? Is Denny's racist? Is Denny's racist? Okay, guys, listen, we're doing an investigation. Denny's restaurant to pay $54 million in race bias suits. Okay, and this is 94. Geez, that was my. Don't pay attention to that. I'm not editing it out. I don't care. All right, that's interesting. Oh no, black diners at Denny's forced are to pay bills before being. Oh, that was in 2017. The untold truth about Denny's. They've been sued. This is crazy. Okay. So apparently it's some open secret that Denny's is racist. Cool interracial handshakes successfully executed, up 2%. Down 3%. White dudes working the grill at Benihana. Down 11%. Offensive stereotype voices used during an average Robin Williams bit. Now it's down 100%. That's not funny. That's not appropriate. It is funny. It's not appropriate. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at another friend of the show, Matt Lassen. A-Rod tweets on opening day, I can't believe I'm only making $3 million for sitting on my ass all year. The last 2 seasons, I made $29 million for the same thing. That's that New Yorker humor. That's that East Coast humor. The baseball humor that I don't get. Oh my God. Fundolini pages are the best, though. I liked it because it was like for somebody with like a wandering mind, right? Like there's just so much to see. Rapper or U.S. Airport Code. Writer Desmond Devlin. Oh my gosh. That is pretty awesome. Oh, here we have another one by Matt Lassen. Unabridged parental cliches. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Then I'm going to miss revenge because I have to discipline you. Because I said so. And for the life of me, I can't think of anything to back up my argument. Listen, as a parent, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're a kid watching this, that's true. But also, always listen to your parents. You hear me? All right. Things you don't want to say at a sobriety checkpoint. Come on, you aren't a real cop. You're one of those strippers they have at gay bachelor parties. Oh, my goodness. Here's the Slobbit. Oh, do you guys remember this? That awful trilogy that shouldn't have been? But look at this Richmond artwork. I think, again, recently I talked about like these beautiful splash pages. Oh, yeah, there was a Mort Drucker one quite recently where it was sort of like spotty. It almost looked like they took a bunch of his illustrations and put them together. But here you have this like insane thing that uses the entire page. What's the only part that doesn't have a drawing on it? Boom, like right up here where he knows there's going to be this introduction and there's going to be a logo right there. But then he uses every single part of it. It's beautiful. And I would wager that there's stuff beneath every single one of those text boxes. Boy, oh boy. That dude's good. We have Batman down there. Tom Richmond, friend of the show. Desmond Devlin, friend of the show. Oh my goodness. This one's chock full. Chock-full. Chock-full or chuck-full? Here we have a beautiful fake ad. A Mad ad parody. Sports atrocity. Here we have $5.99. Emergency edible ski poles. I don't know why that made me laugh. That was kind of dumb. Oh, mountain trike, $119. Sturdy steel frame for extreme triking in the most merciless terrain. Plus, cute little bell. Here's $88. 192 count tennis ball canisters. Never run out of tennis balls. Or have to deal with overzealous ball boys. Choose from yellow, orange, green, or variety pack. Warning, do not store in back pocket. Oh my gosh, it's like a whole thing. Holy smokes. Who took these photographs? That's what I want to know. And this is what else I want to know. Jeff Cruz, artist Scott Britcher. I wonder who these people are. Are these friends of his? Was he is like, hey, sweetie, sit on this log real quick. Hey, Phil, just act like you're struggling to hold something. Backup quarterback clipboard. Loafing cleats. The Aerodynamic Poncho. Our exclusive super lightweight polymer poncho won't slow you down. and will flatter your figure in monsoons of any size, only petite and triple XL available. Ooh, when delivery drones... Yeah, I didn't skip a page. When delivery drones go bad. Have they been talking about that for 7 years? We still don't have a delivery drone. Doing these issues about recent history, what's fun about it is that we get what is fun about it? We get to see like the things that never came to fruition, like the Google Glass. Like that was this failed thing that nobody has really attempted to do again. And then we have delivery drones, which is something people got super excited about for a short period of time. Never came to fruition. Pardon me. Many years ago, John Caldwell began chronicling the vile deeds being perpetrated on unsuspecting good people by evildoers. Priests, veterinarians, and tattoo artists are just some of the groups that have come under Caldwell's unforgiving microscope. Today, only a fool would argue that the man isn't doing God's work, but more work remains, and the struggle continues. All hail Mr. Caldwell. It flaunts all the personal information that it's hacked into through your Amazon account. Hello, Boyd. Nice to see you can tear yourself away from LuckyLatinaShemales.com long enough to come downstairs for your cardigan. That's pretty bad. It runs a little black market operation on the side. Okay, Twirly Bird, tell me and Sal how many gross of these flat screens fell off the back of this FedEx cargo plane. Can you say gratuity shakedowns? Please, please take my whole wallet. I don't know. Caldwell's usually like super strong, so... Oh, look at this. I think I've shared my opinion on this. And you know what? I'm going to hold off because I'm going to be filming probably quite soon for release next week. First appearances video for Dave Berg. And I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this. Planet Tad, another one of the it's really great because it's a long form gag. However, I mean, like, what a great character. And it's been perfect. Like it not every part of it makes you laugh out loud, but there's enough in it that it's always worth the full read. I'm not going to read it aloud to you, okay? You'll have to do that yourself. MAD's Common Sense Tips for First Aid by artist and writer Teresa Burns Parkhurst. She's great. Here we have. Let's zoom in again. Rocks don't make good splints. Come on, Ted, you can do it. Only about 30 more miles back to the parking lot. The level of care you give shouldn't be dependent on whether you're wearing your good shirt or not. Okay, someone dirtier will be here to help soon. Ooh, that was close. I mean, that looks very acidic. Like it could actually burn through linen. Okay, just back up a bit. Chastising the victim isn't considered aid. Yeah, well, you can't breathe. You're freaking 500 pounds and it's hot out. And, oh, look, your Pall Malls just fell out of your bag. I tell you, this is what's wrong with the country. Beer koozies will not keep severed limbs chilled. Sorry, not in the frame. There you go, sir. Here we have the great Peter Cooper. Oh, now who did this? This is the artist I was curious about. Nick Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner? Artist, Chris Houghton. Oh, that was the artist. I'm slow, man. It's kind of a neat style. Yeah, I like it. Not sure I like that though. What is this? What seems off about this? Is it just the style? So he has the eyes crooked. He has the missing tooth. He has the tousled hair. What is it? What seems off about this? Huh. College courses for the lousy new economy. 21st century begging. Exercising on nothing, or preferably even less. Applying the college experience to today's workplace. Preparing for a lifetime of menial jobs. Boy, this really seems intensely prescient at this point. Now, this is my question. I'm sure one of you has this Mad Fold-In book. This is an advertisement for just Mad stuff. I'm sure some of you have this. Do they show both the folded and unfolded pages? Because this would be kind of a cool collection to have, and it looks very nice. Look, it has these little glasses on it. That's probably from the publisher. Or do they expect you to fold all the pages? That would be funny if they were like, fuck you. Fold them. Do it. That'd be awesome. Here we have a mad look at legalized marijuana. We're still working on that all over the country. Some places have it, other places don't. Look at this guy's looking for his marijuana cigarette. He's like, where's my marijuana cigarette? His mom just smoked it. All right. Smoking some joints. They go out. Oh, they fell asleep. Does marijuana make you fall asleep? Maybe, I don't know. No cigarettes, no bongs. You go to a head shop, you're not supposed to call it a bong, you're supposed to call it a water pipe. I don't know how I know that. You know that. Oh, this is very cute. I like this one a lot. So you have the little caterpillar. He's like, whew, I'm feeling good, guys. Look at that. Everything's all drippy and trippy. Let's see. Isn't that... Anyway, I'm not going to talk any more about what I may or may not know about marijuana. Okay? Let's move on. Here we have new rules for Bill Maher, Butch D'Ambrosio, and artist Paul Coker. I love Paul Coker. And I like that he watercolors this stuff. Comedian Bill Maher's weekly political cage match Real Time has been on HBO for over 10 years now, probably the longest he's ever been employed anywhere. His signature feature is the New Rules segment he invokes at the end of each program, chastising the preceding week's dumbest people, events, and things. Where have we heard that before? In all that time, however, Maher's barbs have eluded one noteworthy subject, himself. So now we have to cut this into a short because we have to get to new rules for Bill Maher. New rule. I can't do an impression of Bill Maher. You have to actually finish a monologue joke before you start to laugh at it. New rule, stop calling it racism every time Obama's approval ratings fall. Sometimes a president is unpopular not because of the color of his skin, but simply because he is a lousy president. That's pretty, like, oh man. You know what I gotta say is, like, this is like that right there. That's a little bit of a not a realization, not like a wake up call, but it kind of checks me a little bit. Because one of the things that I sort of complained about, I think pretty openly, is the Trump jokes being just seemingly nonstop and therefore losing humor because it's the same joke every time, or the same 10 jokes. And also that Mad sort of became a little one-sided. But this, I think there was another joke about Democrats too. Yeah. So that puts me in check. New rule. You've got to quit using silly pictures of Michelle Bachmann as a punchline. If we wanted to hear the same jokes over and over again every week, we'd watch Mike and Molly. Well, yeah, and there we go again. Let's see. New rule regarding marijuana. You have to either smoke up on air or shut up. We get it. You like pot. So do all your viewers. Make it easier. It makes it easier to watch your show. Continuing to go after Sarah Palin as a target is like a drone strike on a Pakistani cemetery. It's too easy and it accomplishes nothing. Butch D'Ambrosio is, holy smokes, what is that dude up to? Maybe I might have to see what he's, what else he's done for MAD, because holy smokes. Oh, sorry, I just skipped over. So this is the MAD vault where they would just kind of pull something out of the past. And it's usually good. I'm not going to show it to you, though. You can never improve on the classics, even though there's plenty of room for improvement. Oh, MAD issues 92 to 131 are now available on the iPad. That's kind of launching through the MAD app. Is the MAD app still a thing? Only $1.99 an issue. I wonder if there would be a market for that, though, like a full digital library. I mean, there was. Obviously, they did the CD-ROMs of all of the MAD issues. But like digitally. Then people don't have to pirate them. Not that I do that. Anyway, Strip Club. Almost Perfect Universe. Come on, class. Science is about being curious. There are no dumb questions. Yes, Derek? Why is Mercury so tasty? Elf droppings. It only hurts when I laugh. I always want to, like, I think I should pick out a couple of these and just read through them, because I always pass by it, but it always hurts when I laugh was always one that I enjoyed. And I feel like I never actually have the time to show it. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know in a comment below. Maybe I should do, oh, here's Patience Mad. Patience Man by two friends of the show, Kit Lively and David DeGrand. Dang, that's crazy. Forgotten Moments from 30 Years of WrestleMania. Anton Emden. That's who does this guy remind me of? Is it sort of like a little bit of a Ren and Stimpy vibe I'm getting off of him? WrestleMania 2, guest star Ray Charles pulls double duty, electrifying the crowd with a stirring rendition of America the Beautiful, then refereeing the title match. WrestleMania 14, when The Rock smashes a steel chair directly into Mick Foley's head. It's an unforgettable moment, unless you're Mick Foley. Why would they call him Mick Foley and not Mankind? Because he didn't go by Mick Foley. He went by Mankind. And am I wrong about that? No, I'm not wrong about that. WrestleMania 23, with his gimmick of giving away one of his Lucha Libre masks, Rey Mysterio gives a small child the gift of knowing exactly what Rey Mysterio's sweaty head smells like. Rey Mysterio Jr. Wait, or is it Rey Mysterio? Anyway, I loved that dude. I want Ukraine, and you can't stop me. Yeah, don't worry, nobody did. Shia LaBeouf inspired paper bag messages for other celebrities. Chris Christie, I am not a viable presidential candidate anymore. A-Rod, I am not above appearing at supermarket openings this season. And Justin Bieber, I'm not sure how to get out of this bag. Abraham Lincoln on Between Two Ferns. What? How can you write that? Anyway. Subscribe to own a piece of history. I wish I would have taken advantage of more of these. I got the one. Wait, where is it? No. Well, I got one. You'll have to take my word for it. And here we have the hospital entrance. And a spy versus spy advertisement. Anyway, guys, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want to support the channel, please hit like, hit subscribe, and comment. That tells YouTube that this is important to you. Look down below. If you aren't subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm shooting for 400. That'd be super duper. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.